Your results. You're really the blazing hero. You care deeply about your friends and have strong convictions. You try to overcome any obstacle you meet, but it might do good to look around and be more flexible in how you think from time to time.
Yes. All the energy flowing through the wedge comes together and collects here.
Is that thing a Zoogle? Holy crap, it's huge!
A central core and a guardian?
That was Dana's astral energy we just encountered. And I think what we heard might have been its voice?
You're saying astral energy has a mind of its own?
I haven't the slightest idea. But do you remember what happened when we fought Balseph back in Galaglia?
You mean when that fire monster came out of the spirit vessel?
So finally, I ran all the way down here because the game didn't give me any other damn choice but to run through the whole place again for no reason. Can't just fast travel out. They're like, no, you're gonna run all the way out here. Waste your time.
It looks like that beam of light has stopped.
What are you talking about? I still
Then is
see
it
light.
safe to say we've avoided oblivion for the time being?
I can still sense a faint glimmer of energy, though. It hasn't completely dispersed.
You can tell?
Rinwell, your senses seem a lot sharper than before, don't they?
And you said you heard that voice, right?
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel bad, though.
If trace amounts, however small, do remain, then it leaves us no choice. We must destroy the entire structure.
What do you suggest? We bring it down piece by piece?
Once that's done, what do we do then?
We go to Lenegis. Even if we could destroy the whole wedge like he suggested, it'd only buy us time. The fact they sent this thing down tells me they're not giving up this planet without a fight.
There's also the matter of the Renis Alma. Its circumstances still have yet to be truly resolved.
But how do we even get to Lenegis?
What if we hotwire one of their starships? There's gotta be one on the planet somewhere, right?
Starships are only seen on Dana at the start and end of the Crown Contest. Otherwise, they remain on Lenegis. Believe it or not, we Renans down here aren't quite as free to come and go as one might think.
Great. Well, I'm out of ideas then. We definitely don't have the tech to build a starship. And even if we found a Renan who'd help, who knows how long that'd take.
Yeah. Waiting for a starship to come down from Lenegis would probably be quicker than that.
Wait. Alphen, when you came down from Lenegis, it had to have been in a starship of your own, right?
Right. Oh, of course.
You can't be serious. That was 300 years ago. There's no way it's still gonna work.
But Alphen didn't wake up until a few years ago. That means it had to have still been functioning that whole time to keep his body preserved.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to remember where you landed, would you?
My memories around where I parked are still a little hazy, but I do know that I woke up in Calaglia, so chances are it's still in the area. At least it's a place to start. Luckily, that realm's my old stomping ground, so I should be able to get us some help finding her.
This is it.
Yeah. As long as Lenegis stands there, there's no avoiding it.
So what's this help in Calaglia you're planning to enlist?
My buddy Nath. If anyone there knows something, I figure it's him. But first, we need to catch a boat and get back to the mainland.
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here.
Bruh. Well, Alphen's really taking the whole, take the fight to them thing seriously. Yeah, just take us back, man. I want to get out of here. Yeah, that's what
Our first port of call is Ulzebek.
Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my dad.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Shion.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
No. Not just him.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Shion. We're alike in more ways than you know. If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Dahnan who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand. I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renin like you, or a mage like Rinwell. I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Dahnan who used to be a slave. But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Shion.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there for you. Me and Hootle and even the boys. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you. Rinwell. Kisara.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
Yeah, I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge. Can you imagine Law at the helm? Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
Still, if that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to do this.
Yeah, I've been telling you she'd be up to something. She's gonna try and take that starship and zoom right on out of here. But that's not gonna happen. We already know Alphen's
Aw,
gonna catch
are
her
you
before
tired,
then.
Poodle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
Silent treatment.
Alright, something is definitely up with Shion.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself, but then it occurred to me. Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about. If she's trying this hard to keep it secret, then it's not really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. There's just no way I could, right? What am I supposed to do?
I mean, it's literally gonna go that you don't tell anybody, you're gonna go try and do this, and then you're just gonna upset yourself through pain for nothing. When everyone's still gonna go anyway. I need a camp right quick. No, not that. I hope whenever we go to Lenegis that the game's not going to be like you will not be able to return here if you go to Lenegis. Because, man, that's going to suck.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Oh, hey!
Want something to munch on, Hootle?
There's kind of cute Poodle just sitting there. The deepest, darkest thoughts now say, chuck him into the fire. Kisara has something else to say?
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Thinking some more about how to realize your ideals?
No. Actually, I've been trying not to obsess about it as much as before. I find when I think too much about my ideals, I get hung up on the reality of things and lose sight of what's really important. I know what it's like to go hungry, to lose your family. That should be reason enough to fight for a better society, so nobody else has to. Sorry about that.
Even thinking about things will make you hungry after a while. You wait here. I'll go whip something up for you.
Then it'll be too spicy.
Thanks for the food.
What's so funny?
Nothing. Just impressed at how good of a cook you've become.
Well, we've been on this journey for a while now, so I've had more than a few opportunities to hone my skills.
Yeah, and now I have a good meal in me. There's a simple kind of happiness that comes with that, you know? One that's more powerful and convincing than complicated logic can be.
That reminds me of something Law said, about how talking too much doesn't put food in people's stomachs.
That sounds like Law. But it's true nonetheless. When you get down to it, all you really need is enough food to keep you full, and to be surrounded by people you love. Everything else comes second.
Speaking of people you love, I haven't heard you talk about Miguel much lately.
Wow, okay. Way to make me feel like the worst sister ever. But you're right, I haven't. If I'm honest, I think it's because I finally found other people I love just as much. Whatever kind of society we end up having after this, it needs to be a place where I know you all can be happy. That's my starting point for now.
Nice.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay.
Let's stay safe today.
You know, just popped into my head for a second there of like, I know that all the Tales of games, mostly all of them, take place in different worlds, in timelines. It's like, I also know that some Tales of games take place in the same world, but then just a different time. Like, I think Tales of Zestiria and Berseria, they take place in the same world as different times, I believe.
Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad.
Hey, chin up. This is your hometown.
Everyone around here looks so much happier than they used to.
I'll say. It feels like an entirely different place. I suppose it's had time to adjust to its newfound freedom.
Zephyr would have been so happy to see this.
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was... Law? Something bothering you, Law?
Nah, I'll be fine. It's just, you know.
It still weighs on you, doesn't it? Running away back then.
I abandoned my home. Then when I finally come back, it's been liberated. What's important is that it's free. I get that, I do. I just... I should have been here.
Ooh, I wish I saved before stepping in here, but no, we're not leaving the planet until we step near the starship.
One thing after another, and it all falls on my head too.
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Dahnan disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegis.
Lenegis? Are you out of your damn mind?
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Well, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. There's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
A Zoogle, huh?
Well, I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way.
Nath, are you ready yet or what? Oh, I didn't notice you there, Blazing Sword. And I see... You're Wah, aren't you? Zephyr's kid. Damn, when'd you get so tall? Can't believe a little pipsqueak like you is running around with the blazing sword himself. I'm sure your old man would be
All right.
proud. Go on without me. I'll catch up later. You got it, boss. See you around, Wah. Don't work too hard now. Do you know that guy?
I guess...
Can't say I do. Even if I met the guy before, last time I would have seen him would have been when I was real little. You could have at least said hello back to him. I'm the reason my dad's gone, remember? You know how much they looked up to him here. Law. Sorry for us getting sidetracked. Let's head out. Hey, is Wall doing alright? No, not really. Zephyr's death is still weighing on him pretty hard. Can't say I blame him. Even if it's not his fault, that's a big thing to have to carry at his age. Yeah, but he's trying his best to come to terms with it. I have faith he'll pull through. Good. He's gonna need your support. He's still just a kid, and Zephyr's only one at that.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one bit.
Well, we have to press on. We're going through Zion Mine to Berg Volcano. Let's move.
Everything okay with Hootle, Rinwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind of temperatures back in Cyslodia.
Galaglians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Dan and owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby. Whew!
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors? And his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels! Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat making him docile!
You've
Yeah.
only yourself to blame for that one. Hootle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
What was with
Dohalim,
that?
I think you've drawn his attention.
I really like how Megan Taylor Harvey, Toa's voice actress in Trails of Cold Steel, really was able to just voice a character in this game that was just an owl. A character who's going to be there the entire game, considered a main character. It's just an owl. You just gotta make sounds for. It's been a long time since we've been here. So the mines, yeah. Uh-oh. Ooh, I shouldn't have clicked here. The game did not like that. But yeah, we can finally go to that one spot I had wanted to go to before, but couldn't. And I had wondered why.
You guys want to rest here?
Not really. I wonder if I've been missing events by not going to these other camps around
It's
here.
quite hot here. The climate feels different from Menancius.
It's gotten much cooler since leaving town, though.
Does that mean eyes were burning holes in us?
Oh, that's just the boss Zoogle that I'm not going after. Don't plan to go after many more of these boss Zoogles until the
Something feels
final
odd
boss.
here. Be on your guard.
So we're back in the Zion Mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
Of course you would remember that, but of course Alphen wouldn't, as he was too busy on trying to fight. Oh yeah, this doesn't
So
exactly
this
look familiar.
path is supposed to take us out to Bird Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law.
Mine. Oh, of course it's only a level 2 thing. Gotta keep up with the area, I guess.
So hot.
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that starship. And fast.
Huh? What?
Huh.
Well, there's no way we're climbing that. So it seems. Allow me to step in. Wait, you're not thinking of trying to vault over with your rod, are you? Why, I hadn't even thought of that. In any case, stand back. I'll handle this. I thought he already had his thing, but I guess not. Construct us a path.
You can make plants grow instantly?
Well, these are different enemies, so... Whoa! Oh, he don't care. None of them care.
Now see what I can do! Can't get out of this!
That law is the special power.
Going in.
Try this!
Raging storm!
Take heads.
Thanks, Kisara. Razor Cyclone!
It's almost too strong!
Alright, you roly little bastard.
Be my guest!
What would I do without you?
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner section, I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
The
Ow.
flame inside is yours to be let free! Dragon form! It's time! Take this!
Plenty left. Primed and ready. This one's mine. This one's mine.
Ow.
Go get it.
Severe ow.
Magic
No way out?
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'm letting it down.
Denied! Dragon form!
Magic
Not
attack.
today!
Ah, come on.
Healing
Dragon form!
Down! You're on!
Dragon form!
Look sharp! Crumble!
Explosive ring!
This one's mine! And
Impact cross!
Will this help?
Not a chance!
So will this help? Not a chance.
See what I can do! Try this!
here! Do it! This one's mine!
Why'd you heal me?
I feel the power flowing through me.
You'll be able to help even more people now.
Where was it dead?
Yeah, I guess I will.
Since I've never fought these, I'm gonna have to fight them.
Get lost!
Gotta fight everything once. Are you kidding me right now?
Car confiscated. Ready to go. Astral energy. It's a duel of the arc.
Dragon form!
Astral energy.
Igneous discharge!
Got fire!
You've got astral energy.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done. Corruption.
Dragon form!
Tempest
I'll
whirl.
smash you!
Lunar Where's that came from?
Can't get out of this!
Hurricane! Make it rain!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Let
Now!
the marksman
Dragon
handle
form!
this. Hurricane. And this one's mine.
Try this!
This one's mine! Make it rain!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
I wonder if we
pretty
can
good.
make new weapons with this.
Come on,
We
man.
should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
She wants to eat.
Good idea.
I don't want to do this. Alright, I'm not fighting them first.
Not today! Hurricane foot! Far enough!
Not in your dreams!
Try harder!
You have to aim for the bright area on their back!
I think I know that.
How do you like being pounded into shape?
Light astral energy! Bronze and red thunderbolt!
Where are you going? Oh, back in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses!
I got it! I'll show you how useful I...
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Yeah! Nice technique!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Look sharp! Take this! Ignite! No further! Lunar Dragon Swarm! Make it rain!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I never
It's not good at all. Where's the other one?
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.